What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Tyler, and this high school football preview video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, longtime supporters of the 562.
After 6 successful years under Mark Ziegenhagen, it's a new era for Wilson football with the return of Bruins alum Scott Meyer. He was at Lakewood, he was at Jordan, he was an assistant coach at Wilson, and his family has a long storied legacy at Wilson. He's just trying to add to it.
Yeah, just the latest in a long line of Myers to be head coaches at Wilson, and he's back coaching the defensive backs and coordinating the defense, so we could see a lot of that old Tampa 2 with a pair of high safeties over the top.
John L. Gray leads a deep secondary that lost some talent to graduation and transfer, but they did not lose their competitive spirit. They've got a hungry group over there.
Yeah, they're going to be tackling more than those donuts. The linebacking core, one of the most experienced groups, seniors Jack Gentile and Corday Jones. Meyer said they're going to be an attacking defense again. Gentile named All-Moore League, and Jones had a really breakout performance at Milliken during the spring. Those two are going to be wreaking havoc for the Bruins.
Senior team captain Detroit Afusia is a vocal team leader when a key on the defensive line, along with seniors Tito Harper and Evan Parga-Renteria and a host of underclassmen. Meyer added that they're going to keep the scheme simple, not a lot being implemented because they've got so many new players, not a deep roster. They got to make sure that they can get the most out of that thin group.
But they do have continuity with the coaching staff. Offensive coordinator Jim Houston is back, along with his offensive assistants, and that's been great for returning quarterback Xander McLaurin, who played his first varsity games in the spring and now is a sophomore. He's looking to build on that with a strong arm and a quick release, and he's just a playmaker back there, JJ. We saw what he could do spreading the ball around with his arm and then also with his legs.
He was throwing to a lot of talented and experienced receivers last year, though, so he's going to have to find some new targets. That's going to start with Joshua Scott, 6'6", 205 senior, great target for X across the middle. You may remember X from our story last year. He played a baseball and football game in the same day, and he won that first start with a last-minute touchdown against Compton. However, Meyer, who was the coach at Lakewood last year, said it was this play in the spring when X scooped a fumble, broke a few tackles, and then ran around the outside to score a touchdown. That's what really showcased his agility, his speed, and his toughness to lead this team.
Yeah, definitely just a playmaker, and he returns to the backfield with John L. Gray, who had a breakout spring as a sophomore, type of running back that's going to go inside and work for those extra yards, but also has the vision and speed to bounce it outside and break big plays, and those two are going to be a huge part of that Bruin offensive attack.
The offensive line is rebuilding a bit, but they've got great coaches that work hard on the little details. Parga-Renteria, Noah Va'afuti, AJ Bonner, Isaac Cazares, and the new addition, Bobby Mooney, 6'7", 330. He's coming back from surgery, but they hoping he'll be ready for the beginning of the year.
Yeah, Bobby Full Mooney going to eclipse some defenders there. Meyer said he's been working a lot on the fundamentals, and that includes special teams. The Bruins special teams have been kind of a good barometer. They've been good at times and been really good and also been really bad at times, so that's a key. And oh my gosh, it's Bruin Bobby.
Bruin Bobby back in the building. Nature is healing. Tough non-league games against Warren, San Jacinto, Huntington Beach, and St. Anthony are really going to show us what Wilson is working with early on in the season. Number one rule, though, they got to stay healthy.
We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. If you want to follow the Bruins on the gridiron this year, good thing for you. You're already in the right place, the562.org.